Way up high in the mountains, where the air is thin and the views are just absolutely breathtaking, there's a really tough question to answer. How do you protect one of the most fragile ecosystems on the planet while also helping the people who actually live there? Well, today we're going to look at one organization that's trying to do exactly that.
The source material itself paints such a vivid picture of the Gilgit-Baltistan region. I mean, just imagine it. Some of the world's highest peaks, its largest glaciers. But it's not just a pretty postcard. This place is a literal treasure trove of natural resources.
And that right there, that's the heart of the problem, isn't it? How do you balance preserving this incredible treasure with genuine human progress? It's like walking a tightrope between protecting a pristine environment and building a future where people can really prosper.
So the challenge here is just immense. We're talking about managing people, nature, and money all at once, and in a way that's fair for everyone right now, but also keeps this amazing place safe for generations to come. That is a truly monumental task. So what's the answer? Well, according to our source, it's not just about managing things a little bit better. What's really needed is a whole new system, one that's completely transparent, totally accountable, and really built to last for the long haul. All right, so stepping up to this massive challenge is a local group called Premier Mountain Communities Consultants, or PMCC for short. And get this, they're a team of local experts, but they don't call themselves consultants. No, they've got a much cooler name, Change Practitioners. And their journey really shows you how committed they are to the region. This wasn't some overnight thing. It started as just an idea back in 2012, then it grew into a registered firm, and by 2018, it was a full-fledged company. You can see this isn't some fly-by-night operation. It's a real story of patient, grassroots growth. Okay, so what is it that really drives this team? What's their blueprint for making change happen? Well, it all comes down to one central, really powerful idea. And here's why their approach is so interesting. For PMCC, sustainable development isn't just some buzzword they throw around. To them, it means you have to treat people and nature as a kind of capital, like an investment that you absolutely have to protect if you want to build anything for the future. And this is basically their playbook. They use research to try and see what's coming down the road, they use their expertise to solve today's problems, and, this part is key, they focus on building bridges to connect local communities with the government and other big organizations. So, having a powerful philosophy is great, but how do you actually put it into practice, right? Well, PMCC organizes all its work along two separate paths that are designed to feed into each other. And honestly, this is a brilliant strategy. One side of the house is all about research, gathering the data, doing the analysis. The other side is all about training, taking all that knowledge and using it to directly empower the community. It creates this amazing feedback loop. You learn, and then you teach. Now, this part is absolutely crucial. They're not just dropping in some generic solution from the outside. Their entire approach is about blending modern science with that deep traditional knowledge that you can only find in these mountain communities. It's a solution built from the region, for the region. Okay, so what does this work actually look like on the ground? Because talk is one thing, but impact is everything. Let's take a look at the evidence from some of their past projects. I mean, just look at the sheer variety of their environmental work. One day, they might be assessing the impact of a mining project. The next, they're creating a management plan for a critical wetland. They're doing everything from designing infrastructure to protect against floods from melting glaciers to literally going out and counting the local yak population. It's all about understanding this ecosystem from every single angle. And on the community side, the focus is all about empowerment, especially when it comes to the economy. They're studying local industries like walnuts and pine nuts to find new opportunities. And you can see they're putting a special focus on women and girls by studying female entrepreneurs, strengthening women-led groups, and clearing pathways for girls to get an education. And their training work is just so incredibly hands-on. We're talking real practical skills. Everything from cooking and beauty courses to fish farming and learning how to value gemstones. This isn't just about abstract learning. It's about giving people the real-world tools they need to build their own businesses and create their own futures. Which leaves us with a really big question to think about, In a world that's struggling with huge global problems like climate change and inequality, we often look for these massive top-down solutions. But maybe the real answer isn't global at all. Perhaps the key to a truly sustainable future lies in what we've just seen, the hyper-focused, deeply committed work of local experts building change from the ground up.